despair.
People dying everywhere. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Children crying, bellies ache. Have another piece of cake.
He doesn't intend to even pretend to be a provider.
And I saw you were mixing your drink. Amazing.
We're not going to bail on each other. We're going to go tonight.
Looking, I mean, I can just see this, looking from side to side. Well, where is the seat, you know? And she looks at me and she looks at this, right?
Pat's favorite picture of the summer after my junior year was the summer after her graduation.
My fair lady.
She was the star of the
Oh, wow.
At a clothing optional church camp.
Then we all
And I was like, ew, he's not somebody I want to talk to. But after a couple glasses of wine, we talked and talked and talked the whole night. You know, I ended up being there the whole night, but, you know, just talking. Ring at Best Products, and he had gotten a video camera at Best Products, and he came and he was all ready to videotape our wedding at the Sacramento County Courthouse, and he just said, do you want to go get married? We'll get married now.
What made you say yes?
I don't know. A
group of travel agent friends who were going to meet and at a place called Confetti's.
Oh, I remember.
Only two people left sitting at the table, and that's, answer the door. And she never answered the door, so she ran down the stairs, and I hear this boom, 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 shit!
What did the banner say?
Les loves Debbie. I cherish you. Will you marry me? How did I do?
Oh, she's really cute, as my son pointed out. And I said, well, all right. We were older and stodgy looking.
That means you might have been around 28.
But, yeah.
That's about when we got married.
Is that right?
Very much.
But this is what I'm,
Ooh.
this is what I'm proudest of. That's
Oh!
not I.
That's an excuse.
He showed up with
She's still questioning
pants that
herself.
were too short. And what were they? Sailor pants. Wool sailor pants that were...
You seem to remember that my navy bell bottoms were short.
Navy bell bottoms that were too short with wingtips.
No. Wellington boots. Wellington boots. That's right. You got wingtips, right?
Wingtips.
And I came back to my place on 10th Street, and what did I find on my front step?
What?
Me.
So that was the first time we met, and she doesn't even remember, I don't think.
Smoker.
School smoker was just kind of what it sounds like. A raunchy party, you know, back in the old days, the vet school was all male, you know, and they got together and smoked these big stogies and told dirty jokes and all that kind of stuff, and only have 2 tickets. So Matt couldn't get an extra ticket for Susie, he had to find her a date.
Yeah.
I'm the blind date. I'm the blind date in a hot tub?
Yeah.
You should be talking with my friend Joan, who is weird too.
And actually, we really hit it off. Cause he shows up at the door with flowers. And
That's good.
He woos such as,
Hop for Duma!
what's that?
I have no idea, but I don't think it's nice.
They would have these great parties and eclectic people, like what is here this evening. You'd go there and you'd find priests and politicians and poets and teachers and just a huge
Never heard of right-wing conservative.
very
I don't think it was conservative, but there probably was a conservative person because they had everybody. And I would think, what a wonderful couple these are, because they gather everybody from all walks of life. Everybody loves them. And then
Sylvia came home that night, I guess, and told her mother she met somebody that she wanted to date.
This really nice fraternity guy. Oh, and he was in college. And, oh, he was so cute. Yeah, I couldn't remember his name. Look,
That's
this
a
is my
long,
date for
difficult
Saturday
name
night.
anyway.
What is your name? I was 19.
I was 21.
Most of my endearing traits were not seen by, as endearing traits by most men. But they were gonna have Zelda's pizza, and so I brought over flowers and
flowers. Doesn't mention that they've got the neighbor lady coming over for me to meet. It's just a total blind setup, you know.
I found out that I was just totally happy with Dan. Like such
familiar
talk. But by this time, I knew we were getting married.
Yeah.
He didn't.
And he looked over and he said, "Oh, is my bag bothering you?" And I said,
That sounds so like you.
And I said,
that sounds just.
"What kind of a pickup line is that?"
Chicken
looking.
She did mention that chickens were one of her favorite
No,
Foul.
chickens weren't my favorite animal. Minister came to our campsite. He ran and he took some pictures and people were watching all around and we got married.
So he asked me if I would do him a favor and go out with Sharon.
Really?
She didn't wear any makeup. She was dressed real casually. We went.
Okay, so
very
tell that story.
exotic, very, British, very.
Wait a minute, that's an oxymoron. Exotic.
And there's the washing machine is in the driveway.
And then,
Don't leave yet, and then he comes home with the engagement ring.
Oh,
John.
Prettiest girls on campus, and that's a lot to say for San Diego.
It didn't take long for me to figure out that Mike was a much better catch.
And she.
So it was just around her birthday.
Right.
And so I made a picnic to have in the park, in the
Right.
Henley Park, which was just around the corner.
And he had gotten me, because he didn't know me from Adam, so he got me a pair of red candles.